punch caught him clean. They exchange punches. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. And it's code red time for Josh Taylor. And the Tartan Tornado is down. And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove, and down he goes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Taylor in that last round. Here we go for round 2. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
That punch scores. This fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move. You hit and you don't get hit.
Oh, this is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move, pop, slip. Use your footwork. Drive your opponent crazy.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Good counter punching. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Which fighter will say no mas? They are not going to let this one go to the judges. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Nice stop, but that won't score. Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Taylor in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
You know, I've been in fights.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
How about that time counter shot? Billy Dib in trouble. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
One of the best fighters Scotland's ever produced is in trouble. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
Even I've got see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. You're out.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.
Who could forget May 18th, 2024, Tyson Fury versus Usyk right here at the Kingdom Arena. Next to me is Johnny Nelson. And they'll be facing...
This bout is...
All the talking has been done. It's time... You can't imagine how bad these fighters want to get their hands on each other. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Nice counter shot. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? He misses with that straight left. Perfect counter lands. Perhaps the hottest ticket in town for this fight tonight.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Antonio Tarver's in big trouble. He somehow weathered the storm.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Jab misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. His stamina is off the charts. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges...
And there's the bell for round two. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Misses that uppercut. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
Counterpuncher is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
There's a counter shot. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Down goes Tarver. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Listen to me. Are you okay?
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
A lot of effort being exerted here. Well done. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Tarver in that last round.
What are you doing?
Let's get it started in round three. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full battle because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Beautiful counter punch. Misses with the straight left. They exchange punches. Beautiful counter shot. Oh, Johnny, take a look at this action. Tarver's been rocked. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump.
Oh my God, Johnny! Tarver in some serious trouble. Looks like trouble was averted.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Tarver's been rocked. disaster averted.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now,
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Through the left uppercut, but it misses. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Can't land the jab there. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Through the straight left, but it won't score. That counter shot lands. They block the left there. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Come to me.
Let's talk about Tarver in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be. Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the 5th. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Tarver in some serious trouble. Just 1 punch away from getting the momentum back.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Oh, that one caught Tarver clean, and he might go down. They've avoided catastrophe there.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. That could never happen.
Good counter punching. Blocks the straight left. Nice counter. And he misses with that straight left. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk. There's the bell to start round 6. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Punch, counter punch. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Oh, that one caught Tarver clean, and he might go down. Looks like they've shaken it off.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning...
Whoa, hold on a second, Johnny. Tarver in some serious trouble. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Now they've got to wake up, they've got to...
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Alexander. Here comes round 7. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That hook won't score. Perfect counter shot. Tarver's been rocked. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Those counter punches have to hurt. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just...
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Tarver's been rocked. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What are they going to do? What are they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Tarver in some serious trouble. How is this fight still continuing?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Antonio Tarver's in big trouble. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance. Round 8, and we're off again. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And shoot. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Misses with the straight left. Misses with the jab. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Oh, that one caught Tarver clean, and he might. The fighter's vision is paramount, and the referee may stop it here. So time back in. Let's keep fighting. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. No surprise there, a unanimous decision.
they've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan. What a result.